Awesome weapons in Terraria are abundant. Compared to other sandbox games, it has some of the most fun combat. This is mainly due to the creativity of many weapons. There are a variety of over 500 different weapons, all different in their own way. Some with special effects that apply debuffs, others with unique special attack patterns, and more. Today I want to talk about this one ranger weapon that I think is one of the best in Terraria, the Daedalous Stormbow. What makes it so special? Let's jump into it. The Daedalous Stormbow is an early hard mode bow that rains down projectiles from the sky, similar to the Blood Rain bow in pre-hard mode or the Blizzard staff in late hard mode. Because of this, it's an amazing weapon to use against large targets and invasions. For example, it absolutely shreds the Destroyer and Flying Dutchman. Since the arrows rain from the sky, it's amazing for farming any invasion. You can literally set yourself up in a safety box like this and take out the entire invasion without moving an inch. It's still a good idea to keep a close range weapon like a sword to eliminate enemies that can pass through blocks though, specifically the Destroyer's probes. It's also great against the other mechanical bosses in Queen Slime since they also are pretty large targets and the arrows will deal tons of damage to them. Plus, if you're a big farmer who likes to sit back and watch your enemies walk into lava and traps, the Daedalous Stormbow can help out a lot since you can sit inside your box and rain arrows from the outside. Personally, I love to get this weapon every time I play Terraria. It's not one of the highest damage weapons you can make early hard mode, but it's super useful in certain situations because of how unique its attack pattern is. I always pair it with holy arrows. They can be frustrating to make but are very worth it, since for every one arrow that impacts an enemy, 2 additional star projectiles will fall from the sky and deal 30% of the damage of the arrow, heavily increasing your overall damage output. You'll need to mix 200 regular arrows with 3 pixie dust and 1 unicorn horn to make one set of 200 holy arrows. This doesn't sound too bad at all, and it isn't. Unicorns can just be a pain to find since they're pretty rare. If you don't want to use holy arrows, ichor or cursed arrows are also a great choice. Whichever arrows you choose out of all 3, you'll need to do a good amount of mob farming, so make sure you equip yourself with the right tools and some battle potions and water candles as well for an increased monster spawn rate. Now going back to the Daedalous Stormbow, how do we actually get it? It's a 25% chance drop from the Hallowed Mimic in all modes. Naturally spawning Hallowed Mimics are very rare, although they can be spawned manually by placing a Key of Light into an empty chest. A Key of Light is crafted with 15 souls of light at a workbench. 15 souls can be annoying to get and so you may have to do some grinding, although it's more than worth it for the Daedalous Stormbow. In terms of the actual fight, bound mimics are actually super easy to defeat. The reason they seem so hard is because fighting them in the caves is impossible, but when you spawn them on your own on the surface and are able to move freely around an arena, they're a lot easier than you think and can be beaten with even late pre-hard mode gear. Just focus on staying far away and keep shooting from a distance until you kill it. Even if you don't get the Daedalous Stormbow on the first try, the Hallowed Mimics will still guaranteed give you a good drop to make the process of making more Keys of Light easier. And that's it. The Daedalous Stormbow is a fan favorite in the Terraria community. It's one of the most unique and powerful weapons in the game and makes many invasions and bosses a breeze. Not to mention it's great for farming. What do you guys think about the Daedalous Stormbow? Leave a like for more content like this and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Until next time, peace.